Hello and welcome to my video today. Today I'm gonna go over ollama, Open Llama. So these models you can download on your computer, LLM models. So you can have your ChatGPT basically right on your computer. And the whole goal of this is to be able to work, not only program, but be productive in any sort of work without having an internet connection, whether that be on the train and there's no connection. Usually when I'm on the train, I like to work, especially on the ICE here in Germany, because the seats are comfortable and they have Wi-Fi, but I usually just use the hotspot. But when you're in the train, there's also not a lot of data connection, so that's not so good. But it's good enough. And then I also just supplement with these with ollama, and I find even not only like getting code for programming, a lot of the workflow is even if you run the program local, which a lot of it is usually sometimes. Nowadays, there's a lot of more cloud-based workflows, tools, software solutions, whatever. But I find even a few years ago when I was trying to program and maybe on the airplane and whatever, you really wouldn't have to know what you want to do. You can't even look up like a Stack Overflow thread. So with this, you can at least troubleshoot, maybe make code, and even just discuss with it, and also with other workflows, just like making a plan. How should I do this? What should we do this? Like, help me out here, and then you can go through this process without the internet connection. So on the website here, they have a list of the models that you can download, and I have right now Gemma 3, which is Google's free version of Gemini, and then I also think I downloaded Llama 4. And all you have to do is just download and install the executable. I'm not going to do it again because I don't want to. It's already installed. And then in here I have the terminal, and all I have to do is say ollama run Gemma 3. I say hello. I don't know what is the capital of Taiwan? And let's see. Write a program in Python to open and edit a CSV file. So it's pretty fast, and this is all running. So you download, it's like 3 gigabytes of the model, and you need to have a specific amount of like the hard space, like a hard drive space, of course, to download it, and then a specific amount of processing power. Back here. And it's just like any model. It has memory in it, like the short-term memory. It'll state like keep the context. And of course, sometimes it'll hallucinate, and I'm like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. So I have to stop it and just try to figure it out. And yeah, so it gave me a little bit of code, and then some explanation on how to use it. And then another thing I've been working on. So this is N8N. So if I go Docker compose update, No, maybe it's updated or something because I already had it set up, but it's okay. So I go to the browser. Where is the browser? So I got a new MacBook Air. Pretty nice. Close here. Yeah. So now I have N8N. And this, you can, if I go here, to install this, you need Docker, install Docker desktop, and then you can find this Docker compose file. And I had it running before, and then I think I just used Gemini or some sort of AI model to create the actual Docker compose file. And at one time, I think sometimes if you have like these passwords wrong, then it'll kind of mess up. But then you just run Docker compose YAML. Oh, sorry, up dash D, and then it runs, and then you make an account. Yeah, you make an account. And here you can add the model. So you can add, zoom in here a bit, like this. So you have a chat input AI agent in here. Here I can add like, okay, well, I'm trying to work on my website project, so I can keep this context every time I ask something. It knows what I have done so far. And so now so here it says, I've created a dashboard with Prometheus and Grafana. I'm serving Next.js website. Okay, next I want to add, so I say, now I want to add, I already did this, but I was using this like on the train actually yesterday. Want to add a database to the website using Supabase. You help me. And I already have here. Your helpful assistant, your task is to guide me through step by step. I like to kind of, when it gives you like a tutorial sort of style instead of just like, oh, let's check it out. So this is connecting to the Ollama instance on the computer, both on Docker. And then you can also have for example, it's a little better interface, of course, because it like here it'll have just like stars instead of actually being bold. And you can add in the tools, and tools can have like write email or search the web. I mean, if you're not online, then it's not a good tool, but search the web or add to the database. I could connect my Supabase database here. So I could say like, for example, okay, create a Supabase instance, install Supabase, create a new file, and then and to add the ollama instance, you just do host.docker.internal 11434 because the local host doesn't work within Docker. And these are both running on Docker. And to start the N8N instance, compose up D to start it and compose down to stop it. So it's pretty straightforward. Yeah. So check it out. I think it's, to recap here, you can have the Ollama models locally, so you can chat with it however much you want, and you can connect it to other tools in N8N here, and there's also locally, also free, and you can have your workflow and work and be productive while not on the internet. So thanks for watching. Till next time, bye for now.